It's BuMpY's frozen pizza reviews.
On this episode of BuMpY's Frozen Pizza Review, from Mystic Pizza, it's a slice of heaven, I have their cheese. It's topped with whole milk mozzarella cheese. It is real cheese. This one comes in at 21.75 ounces. I guess that's like a little over a pound there. This is what it looks like in the wrapper. Not looking too bad. There's plenty of mozzarella shredded all over the top. I already noticed though, because the wife and I have actually eaten at this actual restaurant. There's a whole story behind it. It's out in Connecticut. Anyways, but yeah, this was, the whole movie back in, I think it was the 80s, 1988. Yeah, there it is. You can pause that and read that if you'd like. But yeah, that was a restaurant we went to, the original one, wife and I. And you look at the pizza, you see the crust here. There's no way that crust is going to look like that. This is a very thin crust. There's no extra pump up on the side here. So I already know it's not going to look exactly like this, but we'll see once I get this all fully cooked. All right, so here we have the Mystic Pizza pie. I had it in the oven at 550 degrees. They call for 400 degrees from 15 to 20 minutes. I did it at 550 for 10 minutes. Probably could have gone a little bit less. I also wasn't keeping an eye on it, so that's my bad. But, overall, it looks like it's cooked a bit too much, but the bottom's not looking all that bad. That was back of the oven right there, so it's not looking overly bad. Maybe 8 minutes to 8.5 minutes at that temperature would have been perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and try to cut this one now. I'm sure it's going to crisp. Mostly on the edges, so there's still a lot of hope for this. It doesn't smell super bad either. Haven't really got my nose down in it, but it's not smelling like it's burnt. Price on this pizza also $3.99. So not a bad price. I'm just gonna pull a piece away. I don't think it's gonna really have any cheese pull, but anyways, it's still hot. So let that cool a little bit. But I'm gonna eat the whole fucking pie. All right, so here I am with this whole pie from a Mystic Pizza. And let's go ahead and grab the first slice here. That's what the crust is looking like. The bottom's looking like that. Like I said, I probably cooked it a little bit too long. You do get a little bit of that kind of like overcooked smell. I do get a little bit of nice cheese smell. And then a little bit of the sauce as well. Not much coming from the crust. Let's go ahead and take our first bite here. All right, so it didn't crunch at all. I thought it would have crunched, but no crunch there in the center. I know the edges here will. But wow, that thing is holding some heat. This has probably been sitting out for at least, close to 10 minutes since I took it out of the oven. And that first bite, there was some heat coming through. Didn't quite burn the roof of my mouth, but very well could have. Going to continue eating this one. I'm not going to really say much about the first bite. Oh, and damn, this thing held some heat inside underneath that cheese. Plenty of cheese on this thing. All right, we're coming down to the final bite. There's still steam coming off this thing. Final bite of the first slice. Also, I'm going to say on this bit is, I'm not disappointed in this pizza. So I'll tell you more about it when I get down to that final slice and have more time to kind of find the flavor notes and all that. All right, so I'm down to the last slice of this pizza from Mystic. I can tell you this, it is a filling pizza. Even though it's just cheese, it's got that thicker kind of crust going for it. Thicker than the super thin crust. Has that kind of layer. Now I'm going to start sneezing. So the mozzarella, when you taste it, it's a nice cheese. There's plenty of cheese. The sauce, sometimes you get the sauce and it has like the basil type flavors. I'll be right back. As I was trying to say before I had a sneezing fit. Fucking allergies, man. Fucking. Yeah, so it's filling. Cheese is pretty good when you get it. The sauce seems to sometimes have like some type of basil or oregano or something like that. Kind of shines through, maybe thyme. I don't know. It's probably more than likely basil. It's in the sauce most definitely, but it seems to only kind of pop up every now and then. The crust leaves little to be desired. It's one of those flavorless discs just to support cheese and sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the slice. Then I'll kind of let you know what I kind of think of it total. Alright, so here we are, final bite of the last slice of the pizza. You can see there was sauce and everything like that. I already mentioned all the flavor notes I was getting out of it. Now it comes down to like that price range. It's $3.99 for this pie, which puts it like in between like the Tombstone and the Jacks. I think that this is a better buy than getting a Jack's. It's got more potential. It's more filling with a thicker crust. I think a little bit more flavorful. I think Tombstone, I personally think Tombstone's better than this pizza. But it's $4, so it kind of is what it is. You can spice up your stuff too. You can always throw different seasonings on your crust, on your cheese, whatever you want. Yeah, so overall, I mean, I think it's a good pizza. If you can get the Mystic pizza, I'd say at least give it a go. It's not going to break your bank at all. The dog's trying to get it. Get out of here, Telly. Get out of here. All right, I better finish this last slice anyway, so cheers. Thank you all for watching.